Good evening, Missouri Valley. Just wanted to share a quick update with you on the lawsuit against Missouri Valley's CHI. CHI's attorneys have filed a motion to dismiss the case. Their claim is that they have no responsibility to get the authorization. Under Iowa law, their responsibility was to make the referral, and the responsibility of obtaining authorization for the actual donation lies with the donation organization. So in this case, it was the Iowa Donor Network. So I did give the Iowa Donor Network a call. They were really great. They walked me through the process. And I do want to let some of you know, because before any of you get too excited and try to find out who it was and try to get them fired for HIPAA, I made up a scenario. So she's saying he in there. She is not talking about this specific patient. She is talking to me about a made up scenario I came up with. So please calm down. I know some of you are wild, so I want to get that out of the way right now. They did explain to me that they are responsible for obtaining the authorization. There's a little bit of conflicting information because initially she said that that's something that they do, but when I asked her a follow-up question about whether or not the hospital does it, she said, "Oh yes, they do it." And so I'm just going to include the audio so that you guys can hear it and you can make your own decisions. This dismissal, or the motion to dismiss, doesn't actually dismiss the case. The judge still has to review it, and then the plaintiff, who are the grown adult children, they'll have an opportunity, or their attorney will have an opportunity to respond to the motion. So this doesn't make it go away. I just wanted to give you an update because there is one, and share the audio with you. So with that, I will share the links for the motion if anyone's interested in seeing that. Otherwise, I will keep you updated, and thanks for listening. And here is, I'm just going to go ahead and roll the audio.
Iowa Donor Network just presented, like hooked up to an event at the hospital. Mm-hmm. He would be eligible for organ donation. And then at that event, the hospital and say, "Hey, we have this person, they're going through XYZ, they are vented, and this is the next of kin." If for some reason they gave us information for his siblings, one of his siblings, and we reached out to the siblings, that is something we ask. Like, are they married? Do they have adult children? Like, we try to figure out who legal next of kin is. That's something that we do on our end, and they would have to tell us that, yes, I have adult children. And then on our end, we would be like, okay, then we need to follow up with the adult children unless one of the siblings is declared power of attorney.
Then it's not the hospital's responsibility to confirm that. It's gonna, when they do their referral to you, you guys are gonna do that piece.
So they normally will. We just always double check when we call somebody if we're going to get complete paperwork for donation.
Okay,
does that make sense?
Because
sometimes things do get, some things do get confused at the hospital, because like if the siblings are there but the adult children aren't there at the hospital,
yes,
sometimes they just get information from who's there. Mm-hmm. So we always just confirm based on, because we just want to make sure we have the right information. We get all the death information from the hospital, and then we review medical records and history and all of that stuff, and we see if he's suitable for tissue and eye donation. And if he is suitable, then we would be calling next of kin to ask for permission for tissue and eye donation. Regardless if he is registered or not, we always have to get permission from next of kin whether they want to move forward with donation or not. So that's why we always tell everybody, like, that's awesome that you're registered, but always make sure you communicate your wishes with your family, because we are always going to ask for permission from the family to move forward with donation or not. So ultimately it comes down to the family, because we don't want to upset anybody, obviously.